Yo, what's going on? It's the DFS Shark, and we are back with another day of some hoops on a Sunday. Yesterday, we are coming off a winning day. We 5x'd our money. We hit 4 out of 5 on our 5-man slip, and then we hit our top 2 plays. I had those separately in a 2-man slip as well. We're going to go over those plays in just a bit here. But as I get into this, I have a code below for those who are new to PrizePicks. There's a code below. Drop that code in and they'll give you to 100% match deposit bonus. All right, that's how I got started as well. I used somebody else's code. I think I threw maybe 200 or 300 in there, and they gave me another 100 up to the match that. And I started basically playing with free house money, right? So always take advantage of that free house money, those promos. Sunday, you never know, they could end up doing some playoff specials, but take advantage of that. And also, for those who are not in, join the Discord. The DFS Shark Tank is the spot to be, because I'm giving these plays out as soon as I have them. This play I'm about to go over now, these 5 plays I'm about to go over, I dropped those in the Discord this morning at about 6 in the morning. So you're going to get them early. You wake up and you have some plays in your inbox, because I'm on this every day. This is what I do. And I'm always trying to find those lines, right? Absolutely free to join as well. I just want to find a way where I can get these plays to y'all, because making these videos and everything like this takes some time. But let's get back into yesterday, man. We absolutely crushed it. We'll throw that up here so you can see it. We hit 4 out of 5 here on our line, man. We started the night strong. We had that Boston and Houston stack. We had Sengun, Porzingis, and Brown. They all hit their overs. Sengun barely hit it by the hook, but we're going to take that. And then we had, who did we have? Malik Beasley, our top play of the day, ended up hitting that. He hit a couple of crucial threes for the Bucks in the 4th quarter, ended up cashing. But our guy, Simone, I believe that's how you say his name, I'm not 100% sure, just could not hit a shot. He only took, I think, 3 3-pointers. He usually averages like 6 or 7 a game. So that killed our 10x on the night right there. That absolutely killed it, right? Sometimes that's how it rolls, right? We had one the other night with Harden. All we needed was Harden to hit earlier this week, and he did not hit. So we ended up just doubling our money there, which I would take, but it's a big difference between doubling and 10xing your money, right? 10xing your money will set you up for a good while, right? So you can afford some losses in the meantime. But like I said, I always bundle my top 2 plays, Beasley and Sengun last night. As you can see, I had a separate line for those 2. So if you hit on a 2-man, pretty much a power play, 2-man power play, you 3x your money. So I 3x my money there. I hit 4 out of 5 on the 5-man slip, and I 5x'd my money in total. So I'm happy about that. I actually love those lines yesterday. I just wish we could have finished strong, but I'll take what I can. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to move on to today. We got a smaller slate, right? I think 4 or 5 games, and just beware if you're watching this a little later in the day, there is an early game at about 2 to 3 Central Time. The Nuggets, and I can't exactly remember who they're playing, we'll go over right now, but they are the early game. My top player, Aaron Gordon, he is actually going to be in that game. So if you're catching this a little late, just be aware of that the top play may have already happened or may be happening now. So let's get into these plays for the day, though. So let's jump into some DGF daily grind, right? I always like taking a look and seeing what they have as their top play of the day. So if anyone that wants to ever follow these top plays of the day, feel more than welcome to. You know, I'll show them here so you can put them in if you want to. The top play of the day for daily grind is going to be Sabonis assist over 7.5. And this line is looking really good just because of the fact that all these sports books, -139, -140, -142, they're on this heavy. So this is a really good line right here. And for Nate Simmons, steals over half. So -136 on the DGF line. And then we got -142, -135. So there's some good plays in here, man. There's some good plays in here. LaMelo Ball just coming back. So I'm looking forward to watching him play, and hopefully we can get some plays on him in the future. But DGF daily grind, if you're not sure where to start when it comes to finding all your props for the day, this is the absolute #1 spot to start, because it takes all the lines in the market which on any given night, there's over thousands of props, right? And you don't want to spend your time trying to figure out which ones are the best. DGF's going to help you break those lines down, give you the ones that have the best odds to hit. And from there, you can just kind of go with it. Like I said, my plays are usually never at the top. They're usually always on here, but they're usually somewhere between that 52 to 53 range, just because I'm finding other things I'm looking at besides odds. So the odds I take into account, a big part of it, my plays are the odds, but I also take things like stats, trends, players, injuries, players playing more minutes and less minutes into account as well. So DGF, drop that code in Shark if you want 25% off your first month. And let's get into the plays of the day here. So as we jump in, we're going to go with our number 2 top play of the day here, right? And we're going to be going to the Clippers game. We're going to go Zubac. And we're going to be going over 8.5 rebounds. I'm absolutely loving this line. Let's take a look here and see what's happening with the Clippers today. So they have a really good matchup against the Timberwolves, right? And you can see the spreads here, -1.5, Timberwolves +1.5. So at the moment, Anthony Edwards is questionable in a game time decision. So this line could actually change depending on if he's out. The Clippers might get bumped up another point or two, or possibly more, right? And if he does play, the Timberwolves could end up being the favorite slightly. So keep that in mind. We actually have a play on him, so we're going to risk him being a game time decision because I'm liking the play I'm seeing on him. But as we get into Zubac here, let's dive in, right? The play we have for him is going to be over 8.5 rebounds, right? And let's dive into his numbers here and break this down why I'm liking this. So he has just been a beast on the boards lately. All season, actually, for 2023, he's been hitting this rate at a 58% hit rate, which is amazing. And then his last 10, he's been crushing it at 70%. 70%, his last 20, 65% of the time he's hit this line. And look at the upside on this guy, right? 20 rebounds, 19, 16. And the thing I'm liking about this game is that it is a close spread, right? So Zubac, a lot of times the Clippers, they may be blowing teams out. You know, if you have a -10 spread on them, then a lot of times they might not play the fourth quarter, which happened to us the other night. We had Harden on an under. He ended up not playing like the last 5 minutes, and we hit because of that. But this one has the potential to be a close game played throughout. I would say the lead change may not be more than 10 all game. You know, that's how close of a played game it could be. So he's going to be out there getting boards. And let's take a look at his last 20. In total, in his last 20 games, he's averaging 10.3 total rebounds. So way above his 8.5 mark. Over his last 10, when he's been on this tear, he has been averaging 11.6 total rebounds. So another great stat there. And also the one thing to keep in mind here, there's one drawback to this play that I'm questionable about. It's just that the Timberwolves are really good when it comes to rebounds allowed, right? They're third right here. So they're pretty solid when it comes to that. But besides that, man, Zubac has just been grabbing those boards. 8.5, I feel like he can get that by the third quarter. I'm feeling pretty confident in this. And let's go into RotoWire and see what they have him at. So 11.1 boards for Zubac. So they have him like 3 boards above what his line is set at. So crazy value on Zubac here tonight at 8.5 boards. And let's dive into our top play of the day. This one, like I said, is going to be on the early game. So if you're putting this in, make sure you get it in early. We're going Aaron Gordon. We're going to be doing more than 5.5 rebounds on Aaron Gordon. I'm liking this play a lot as well. This one, the spread is not as close, right? The Nuggets are -11.5. The Pacers are playing without Halliburton, which is a big part of the spread being this big as well. Nuggets are also at home, which is why I like this play more, because Aaron Gordon does play better at home when it comes to rebounds, right? And so for the season, Aaron Gordon has hit this at a rate of 59%, right? 59%. So those, just that alone is really good odds for him to have a hit rate at 59%, over 5.5 rebounds. All of last year, he hit this at 65%. That's going back to history, but his last 5 and his last 10, he hasn't done as good. You can see here, he's only hit at 40. He's only hit at 30 here. But you can see the upside with Aaron Gordon when it comes to rebounds too. I'm always like players who go way above their lines. And for him to hit 12, 3 of these games, he's almost doubling what his line is set at. So he has the potential to go over. The Pacers are not the best rebounding team, right? They're not the best when it comes to rebounds. Against power forwards, which is Aaron Gordon's position, they are 21st in the league, and they're letting up 10.7 rebounds, so doubling what we just need him to get. So I'm liking this play, and if we filter this down by, like I said, he does play better at home, so it makes sense. And he's hitting at 63% at home. Last year, you can see his numbers went up as well, hitting at 69% on this actual line at 5.5 rebounds. I'm hoping the Pacers can keep the game close, keep Aaron Gordon on the court longer, but even at 5.5 rebounds, he has the potential to, hit this in the second quarter or the third quarter with the number being so low, which is why I really like this play. So Aaron Gordon over 5.5 rebounds. And let's go to DGF. Let's take a look at what DGF has on these lines, right? And I always pick high juiced lines, right? I only go with those. And we can look at Zubac here, and we can see over 8.5 rebounds. He's a minus 131, minus 125, minus 130, 130, minus 145 on flips. So he is favored to go over on his rebounds, and that's the side you want to be on, right? Let's slide into Aaron Gordon here. So Aaron Gordon over 5.5 rebounds, minus 132, minus 136, minus 135. Also favored to go over with both of their hit rates for the season. Looking really good as well on these lines, and especially Zubac recently, who's been on a tear. So those are going to be our top 2 plays for the day. I'm going to put together these in a 2-man power play and then trying to triple my money there. And then I'm going to throw these 2 into a 5-man and try to hit everything also, or at least minimum double my money on this 5-man line. Right. So next we're going to be going on Rozier. And I'm liking this play on Rozier. The play is going to be 28.5. Points and assists, we are going more. 28.5 points and assists, we are going more on this. So Rozier is going to be my 3rd play of the day. Next, we are going to a man who needs no introduction. We are going Kevin Durant. Points and assists, and he has absolutely been crushing this line all season. 30.5 points and assists. I think he's hitting at a 79 to 80% hit rate on this. And this one is blowout potential. Also minus 10.5 on the Suns, but Durant could absolutely get that line by the 3rd quarter. He can rack them up quick. So I like Durant on this line a lot. And let's finish it off with one of my favorite players in the league, Anthony Edwards. Man, he's just smooth out there with the ball. I like the way he plays, man. He is tough. He is tough. Like I said, he is a game time decision though. So if you wanted to swap this out with something, feel free to. I'm going to be rolling the dice with him. If he doesn't play, I still got my 4-man line. But if he does play, I'm liking Anthony Edwards to come out and ball out this game against the Clippers. Close, tight game. So he's going to be on the court. They're going to need him. The closer game this is played, Edwards is just going to get his as time goes on. So I'm liking Edwards to hit this line as well. But these are going to be our 5, man. Let's quickly recap. We got Zubac over 8.5 rebounds. We got Gordon over 5.5 rebounds. Rozier over 28.5 points and assists. We got Durant over 30.5 points and assists. We got Anthony Edwards over 32.5 points and rebounds. Boom. And that is going to be it, guys, for our PrizePicks plays to finish out the week. We are looking to finish this week strong on a Sunday because of our big day yesterday and the day before. We're already positive for the week, even if we lose today. So that's going to make 2 straight positive weeks coming into the year. But like I said, when it comes to PrizePicks, you're going to have ups, you're going to have downs, you're going to have hot streaks, you're going to have cold streaks. Sometimes you got to ride the wave. Sometimes you got to ride it out. What you're looking for is to hit on those 5X's, those 10X's, those 25X's, right? And if you're playing that kind of way, then you got to be fine with taking your losses. You know, you got to be fine with just getting absolutely killed on days. That's just the way it rolls, right? And get used to that, because you know, those, if you're making solid picks, if you're following a solid system, if you're looking at the numbers, if you're analyzing things, then you know you have solid picks, and it's only a matter of time before they hit, right? And so that's what I'm trying to help you with here, man. I'm trying to give you some insights into these games, what I'm seeing. It's up to you whether you want to choose to play them or not. We have been killing it lately. As you can see, over our last 13 days, we're on a 10-3 run, and I've shared all those plays on here as well. Every single day, I'm sharing my top 5 plays. And so if you want to follow, go ahead and follow, man. But just know that there's going to be hot streaks and cold streaks. We're going to have winning days. We're going to have losing days. And that's just the way it is. But I just want to say thank y'all for who are watching me, who are subscribed, who are liking these videos. We should be hitting 500 subscribers today, which is absolutely amazing, seeing that I started this channel just about a month ago. So growing quick. Looking to get to 1,000 subscribers. If y'all want to help me out, man, a good way to show the support to this channel is to hit that like button. If you are not subscribed, also subscribe. Let's run those likes up, man. Let's see if we can get, I'm going to set the line for this video at, let's see, 70 likes here. We're going to set the line at 70. So let's see if we can run it over that 70. But also join the Discord if you want access to these plays early, absolutely free. No paywall or anything. This is how you can get these plays as soon as I get them, so the lines don't change, lines don't get taken off. But with that said, man, y'all have a good rest of the day. Enjoy your Sunday. Y'all stay safe and take care.